Hi everyone, my name is Kyra and I'm from Palatine, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago. I would say it's about 40-45 minutes northwest of the city, but now I live in Chicago to attend DePaul. And the first question, how does climate change threaten people and places that you care about? I would say climate change can and will threaten or impact the people and places that I care about. I have a lot of friends and family that live in Illinois, also the Midwest in general. So we will all be experiencing the same things and the same effects of climate change at the same time. Um, I read recently somewhere that in the coming years, the amount of dangerous heat days in Illinois could possibly increase from 5 a year to 50, which is a very, very scary thing to think about because it means that it's not even safe to be outside for extended periods of time. Um, and Illinois and Chicago specifically are very special places to me because obviously I grew up here and now I live in the city. And most of my family and friends are here as well. So it breaks my heart to hear about and to witness those effects of climate change, knowing that the people and places I care about are, being impacted by those as well. The second question: describe the moment when you realized that climate change was affecting your life, and how did you feel? I was kind of having trouble answering this question because I feel like I have always known about climate change and its effects, and that it was impacting me and the place that I live. But I thought about a memory from my freshman year of high school, which was in 2016 and 2017. And so I was a part of the track and field team at my high school, and we practiced indoors or outdoors depending on the weather. And one day we were doing some preseason training in the middle end of January. And one day in particular, it was very, very warm out. I would say it was about 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And we were all shocked because usually in the middle of winter, it's in the single digits, possibly temperature is negative, which is obviously very cold in January in Illinois. At the moment, we were all excited just to be able to practice outdoors in the winter. But I just remember thinking how odd the weather was and, what else could come from climate change. So I would say just that track practice was the moment that I really thought about it. The next question, describe your emotional responses to climate change as you think about yourself, your family, and the community around you. I definitely have experienced sadness, but also anger when it comes to thinking about climate change. It really gets me upset to think about some of the people in power that either don't believe in it and or choose to do nothing about it. Like our earth is not renewable, and even though you may not be experiencing its impacts at this very moment, you will one day. And I want not only my community and the people that I care about to be okay, but just everyone to be okay because we all live on this earth. And climate change will eventually affect all of us, so we need to do something about it now. And then finally, the last question, describe your vision for your community and your conviction to contribute to a positive way forward through the climate crisis. And I would say, as for my community, I would just love to see people take this crisis more seriously and to take some sort of action. And I don't think that has to mean doing some crazy life-changing thing. It may just be a little thing or even just a little lifestyle change that will help the earth. And I would say just like I was talking about earlier, just the people in power to, once again, just take it more seriously and to do what they can to help.